Hey guys, it's Deidra, and I just wanted to swing by and give you guys a couple tips. I know that all of us are here to help people, and how we help people is by running challenge groups. So I just want to talk a little bit about the challenge groups and see how everyone is doing in them. And if you have any questions, please make sure that you post below because these groups are very important to us. They're our bread and butter to our success. This is how we help people transform their lives, but also how we get our challengers to understand how the challenge groups run. So when they get the results and they become a coach themselves, they know how to run the groups. So first and foremost, guys, please make sure that you are participating in the challenge group. You may not be the leader who started the challenge group. You may have your upline coach as the one who made the group, and that is okay. That does not mean you can't post. Please make sure that you are still adding value to that page, to the group, because the more support and motivation that that team or that group has, the better outcomes you're going to have, the more success and transformations that you're going to have, because everyone loves that support and accountability. So the more the merrier, right? And so I want you guys, if someone has a post for the day and it may not be you, that doesn't mean you cannot post. You can still, share a tip or share a recipe or just ask a question or a motivational quote. Anything will help. That does not mean you can't post just because, you're not the one who made that group. Okay. And next, I want you guys to make sure that you are giving feedback to everyone in the challenge group. If people in the group that is not a coach sees that you're not commenting on their stuff, but you're commenting on, a certain group of people, that's not showing that you're giving the full support that you can be. And I don't want to say it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, but for me, if I was a challenger going into a challenge group and I see that there are 2 or 3 coaches that are in the group and they have challengers, if those other 2 coaches that are not mine, if I don't see them helping me and showing love and support to me, then I'm really not going to be very excited and happy about that, because I'm there for a reason. I need accountability and support. And that is the obligation that you guys take on as coaches when you enter a challenge group, whether you have one challenger in it, whether you were inviting and have no challengers in it, or whether you have 10 challengers in it. It is an obligation that you fulfill to help everyone in that group. And please don't put great job on every single post. Add a little bit of value. If they said they had their shake, ask them, what kind of shake did you have? Or if they say they had a 5 for their food, awesome. What kind of meals did you eat today? So show a little love to them and make sure that you're building that relationship along the way. If you feel that the group is so big and you're like, I don't have time to comment on everyone's stuff. Literally, guys, I take 5 or 10 minutes and comment on everyone's stuff 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how many people are in the group. But if you feel that the groups are too big that you cannot do that, then you need to either make your own group or run a separate group and have another coach do it with you. Because if that group is too big that you cannot fulfill your obligation, then you need to go with something a little bit smaller so you can fulfill that and make sure that you're helping everybody in the group. Guys, it's really important. Just put yourself in their shoes, that if you're on your fitness journey and you want that help, that you would expect the coaches in that group to be helping you as much as possible. I'm not saying that you have to take the entire day posting and every time there's a notification you have to go in there and post. That's not what I'm saying at all. But just take certain days. I always check in the morning, afternoon, and then once in the evening before bed. And like I said, that 5 to 10 minutes, that's all I do. I don't spend my day in there. If I have a notification, when it's my time to check in, that notification and that post will still be there, and they understand that we have a life. So try to be smart about the time that you have for your challenge groups, but also make sure that you're adding enough value that those people are going to get the help that they need, and they're getting what you promised them when they signed up in that group. And another thing, if you don't want to post on everyone's stuff and comment, would you expect other coaches in the group to leave your challengers out? I hope not. I hope that you would want everyone to help your challengers. So hopefully you will do the same thing and help their challengers as well. That way everybody can get results and everyone's happy and everyone gets that support that they need. So I hope this helps. Just a couple tips for you. Sometimes it's easy to get off track in those challenge groups, and I'm guilty of it too, which is why I'm doing a reminder for all of you as well, because I had to give that reminder for myself. All right, guys, I hope you have an awesome day. And like I said, if you have any questions, just make sure that you post below. Take care, guys.